Hey everyone, what's up? How are ya? Hope you're fine. My name is Anya, and we're playing Darkness Within in pursuit of Loth Nolder, and we're back at our office, and I'm lost already. So wait, let's oh, what's with this key? My car keys. Oh, it is okay. The car keys. Here we go. We can do some thinking now, huh? Oh, the calendar. A 5-year-old calendar. It has remained here untouched since Loth Nolder went on his suspicious and sudden travel abroad 5 years ago, in which it is known that he visited some African and Oceanian countries. So that was it? What's there to think about? What's with the give a hint? No, wait. There's nothing to think about? Well then, let's have a hint, please. Howard has the pictures of the first police investigation. Comparing the pictures with the current condition may give him a clue. Oh. Damn it. Okay, so I guess we have to go back to that guy's office then. Oh, wait, here. Yeah, it's the same text as before. Never mind. Okay, so, let's compare the pictures then. Wait, how do we look at them? Right click. Nothing. Wait, wait, let's go to the desk. Okay, seems to be the same. Nothing seems out of the ordinary. Okay. Oh, sorry. It's so damn cold today, and my room just won't heat up properly. Wait. That looks the same as well. Nothing seems out of the ordinary. Wait, but if nobody has been in here, if it's been locked up, why is the plant still alive? And that one? Are those fake plants? And who left the light on? What? Wait. That was that corner there? Wait. Ah! Huh? There is something different about this picture. Yeah, the painting is a bit crooked, isn't it? And what's this? Hello, mouse? Here. Nothing seems out of the ordinary. Okay, so let's go into that corner again. Damn it, just a second. The music is still so loud. Okay, so someone moved this painting. This scene has been sealed by the police who have gotten in here. Let's see the back of it. It's still so loud. There seems to be something in it. I need something to open it with. Okay, I guess, what? Yeah, a letter opener. That's what I was going for. Oh, left click. Oh. Uh-huh. What did we get? Wait, what? All items pressed spray. Okay, to skip this text. An envelope I found in the painting's frame. I think it was put there after the police investigation. Can't we open it? Whoa. Ah. No? God, finally. Uh, to research the letter you found, right-click on the letter in the inventory panel. A letter. Oh God, finally. Underlining specific words or sentences in a document may give Howard some clues. Press the underline button. What's the underline button? This here. Okay. Jonathan, you know that I like to stick to the point. I'm writing this note to you because I know that shortly something bad is going to happen to me. For about 4 months now, we haven't seen each other, and I didn't reveal my location because I knew that as long as I was looking after the company and keeping things in order, you wouldn't worry about me. I will speak plainly. I know that you don't like me and the feeling is mutual, but this is not the time for such matters. About 1 year ago, I bought a house in the old northern quarter, and I was living there during the gradually increasing time periods when we didn't speak to each other. True to my nature, excuse me, True to my nature, mysteries of olden times always attracted me much more than anything else, and you also know that I never wanted to mention my present situation, neither to you or to anyone else. In fact, up until 2 months ago, I never even considered such a thing. And now, despite the inconceivable nature of the situation that I am in, I can hardly suppress my feeling of reluctance. You can call this a sort of childish jealousy, but I don't care. Right now, it is impossible to tell you what has happened. If you wonder, you can acquire a little information from my notes, which I have included in this package. There is just one thing I want from you. Do not go there and sell it any way you can. Do this both for you and for our family's honor, and don't go to the police regarding this affair. Don't go, whatever happens. You can find the address below. We will not meet again. Take care, Clark. Address North End Street, number 43, Northwood. Should I underline the address? No. Click on the Rethink button to make Howard read and think about the underlined passage. There's an address here, but of what? Oh, nope, that was not a clue. What's with the research pages? Okay. Let's see, because I know that maybe this is a clue. He knows something bad is going to happen. Nothing particularly interesting, okay. When I was here. About 1 year ago, I bought a house. Maybe this here. Oh. Northern quarter. Nothing particular. No. And I was living there during graduating time when we didn't speak to each other. True to my nature, mystery. Oh, now I attract mention my present situation. Nothing but no. And I never even considered such a thing. Here, let's try this. Nothing particularly. Okay, the inconceivable nature of the situation I'm in. Can hardly suppress. Let's take this. Nothing particularly interesting. Dude. Oh wait, I think I forgot to turn down the camera again, huh? Half an hour later. Right now it is impossible to tell you what happened. Nothing in... this is weird. How about acquire from the notes I included in this, package. I underlined the wrong one. Nothing interesting to... One thing I want to not go there and sell it A hint is available. No, not yet. Nothing interesting. Fine, I'll just... Clarkfield warned his brother not to go to the police regarding his situation. But why? Okay. Hidden clues, 1 from 1. Huh? But 0 from 3? What the... How did he know that they would not meet again? You don't find that interesting, Howard? What the fuck is wrong with you? Okay, let's just fucking underline everything now. This is weird. Everything that I thought might be a clue wasn't a clue. Nothing, and find that hint again. What's with the research pages? Clark? At the end of the letter, Clark is written, but it's written to Jonathan, his brother. These are the notes that Jonathan mentioned in his statement. Huh? All documents are researched in this manner. There are still clues in this letter. Good luck to finding them. Press escape to skip this text. Alternatively, if in standard difficulty mode, you can make Howard research the visible pages and find the clues automatically. No, I want to find them, but I don't get it. So then what, is Jonathan a clue as well? Jonathan Field, Clark Field's younger brother. But that wasn't a clue. Okay, I think we haven't underlined that sentence yet. Nope. Weird. Let's try the address again. But what? No. I bought a house. Mr. Field secretly bought a house. I just underlined that. Okay, so am I supposed to only underline a short little bit? Oh, screw this. Here's the address of Clarkfield's house. The key in the envelope must be his house key. I'd better go there to continue the investigation. Achievement unlocked, field agent. But I underlined the address twice, and it never accepted it as a clue. Yeah, I don't get it. Well, never mind. We got all the clues now. Let's go then. How do I get over to the door? Wait, was this it now, or calendar? Can we do any thinking about that? Nothing to think about. Warning about the police. Nothing to think about. Okay. According to the letter, Mr. Field bought a house and he hid from everyone. Now that I have the address, I should visit there immediately. And there's nothing to think about. Wait, what is this here? Oh, good God. Is that a diary? Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah, well, I guess I'm gonna have to read this, huh? So January 3rd, 1st, 2011. I decided to write these notes precisely 1 month after I bought this house, in which I have found myself lost in thought, adrift in its dim silence. I escaped the meaningless monotony of my life by listening to every creak, every sound the house makes. I may not write often, but I think that these notes are important. Okay, no, maybe we should read it when we're over at the house, huh? Maybe there's, I don't know, something. Clark Field's residence, yeah. You know, like in case we need to check something out, we'll be right there to do it. This place welcomes one with a threatening sulk. You reach it by climbing through serpentine, shady tunnel-like streets where the houses bulge and lean against each other, and the hostile natives peer out of windows and doors furtively. Press any key. Okay. Ooh. The interior looks much different than the exterior would suggest. I think it looks so mysterious. I think I can find something here. I have to read so damn fast. Okay, now let's read his diary. Clark Field's notes, which he wrote prior to his death. Part 104. Right-click to read. Okay, but I think these notes are important. I found this house only by an astonishing coincidence. I had gotten lost in the snow-covered narrow streets of this part of the city while I was wandering. I felt in awe as though I were adrift in some misty past. I awoke from my wonder and strove to find the way back. That is how I came to this house. Its majestic appearance attracted my attention. For some time, I had wanted a place to come to from time to time, to listen to this overlooked world of the past that no one knows and where no one wants to come. I found a barely legible metal plate on the half-ruined garden wall that showed the number of the house. It was covered with rust, probably as old as the house itself. Without hesitation, I recorded this number in my digital organizer, which I bought some time ago because of my increasing forgetfulness. When I inspected it from the outside, it was obvious that no one lived there at the time. I examined it in order to learn if it was for sale or not, and I can't describe my feelings when I found the person who was selling it. Later, I talked to the vendor, and with a happy smile on his face, I remember he said that he had never come here before. What? I remember he said that he had never come here before. The house had been left to his company because of a mortgage, and he wanted to sell it right away, but never thought that this would happen. He didn't know anything more about the house, and in fact, I wouldn't have cared if he had. I bought it without hesitation. There is one point that I don't want to continue without mentioning. After I bought the house, I learned that it had another admirer who introduced himself as Ivar Bergen, a Norwegian immigrant. Judging from his appearance, it was obvious that he was a wealthy person, and I remember that he said when we first met that he was also an aspiring owner, but it seemed that he was too late. January 18th, 2011. This house is an old and real place beyond my imagination. I cannot stop thinking of what it would say if walls could talk. Some of the surrounding houses have been abandoned and shunned by people and are on the brink of collapse. A few of them even collapsed a long time ago. It makes me wonder as to the probability of restoration having been done fairly recently, since the house is still standing firm and strong. I am sure that this house is as old as the surrounding ones. Maybe the main reason for the bad reputation of this quarter is the different rumors that are often spread about some of the abandoned houses. These rumors recount how these houses have sometimes had bad owners, including some unknown foreigners. Some people in the town consider the crime rate to be high here, but that has not been my experience. The inhabitants of the neighborhood keep very much to themselves and don't socialize frequently, other than to gossip quietly amongst themselves. February 16th, 2011. I've started getting to know Ivor Bergen and can say that our interests coincide almost completely. He visited me after our first meeting and we took the opportunity to talk at length. He managed to enchant me with his vast knowledge of mystic subjects. We talked the night away, discussing topics of mutual interest, and he told me about the things he experienced in some Eastern European countries and in India, and about his connections with some really esoteric and secret people and societies. He told me that he had read some books and tomes which were prohibited, or attempts had been made to try to destroy them a long time ago. I cannot describe the pleasure I had when he expressed his unbelievable theories about the background of most of the things which are assumed to be superstitions, with proofs cited from things he had read in some of the ancient sources. For a long time, I lived alone amongst ordinary people and cannot describe the empty feeling that I always felt within me. Oh, I know that feeling. From now on, I think that I will not have such a problem anymore. Lucky him. In life, it is really hard to find someone who you can speak with, even within your own family. Oh yeah. I told Ivor this from the bottom of my heart and encouraged him to visit me whenever he likes. March 3rd, 2011. Before tending to the outdoor areas, I decided to restore the interior of the house. To do this, I was assisted by the original blueprints. While I was checking the antique furniture last night in order to decide what to throw away, I found one carved wooden statue and a strange well-like dig, whose opening was carefully covered with a single piece of rusty metal plate and some wooden blocks. I had not checked this room before since its key was not given to me with the others. I might have noticed this beforehand, but I didn't have much time to get the keys, being busy with company agreements, and the man from whom I bought this house was abroad traveling. Incidentally, there's another point that I can't continue without mentioning. That room, which oddly enough contains a well, has no electric wiring. It is really strange that in contrast, all the other rooms have electricity. So I had to light up the room with some lanterns, which I found amongst the old furniture of the house. I felt a slight cold draft coming from within the carefully covered well, and occasionally I heard some rattling sounds, but because I didn't have a strong enough flashlight, I couldn't examine the situation down below. I even threw a few small wooden blocks down, but I only heard sounds which made me think that the ground at the bottom is covered with mud. As soon as possible, I am going to buy a stronger flashlight and try to examine down below. There isn't even the slightest clue regarding the reasons for digging such a well. Maybe it is the entrance to an underground room which was dug for the purpose of taking shelter during an extraordinary situation such as a war. I wanted to take a look down there, but the ladder at the side seemed too rusty and flimsy. I decided that trying it would be too dangerous, so I tried to find another way, but I couldn't find anything useful at that time. The carved wooden statue is a complete enigma. I have no idea what it depicts. Whenever I hold it, due to reasons that I can't comprehend, I feel that it is very ancient. It was carved smoothly from a species of tree that I don't recognize, and it contains a secret compartment. I think that I unintentionally did something because it opened by itself, or maybe it was already open, I am not sure. There was nothing in the secret compartment. It was completely empty. Oddly enough, I felt that it had once stored something very precious. In addition, A beautiful yet subtle smell is dispersing from within the secret compartment. I cannot tell what it is, but maybe it's some type of incense. Did I? No, but what, how come, why does he change from the well to the wooden statue? Oh God, there's still so much. March 24th, 2011. I think I've really started to get used to the house. During the first weeks, although I even hid this from myself, I felt like I wasn't going to get used to being here. I was jumping at every creak and cautiously listening to every sound. I kept walking up because of some excessively dense, strange smells. I kept waking up because of some excessively dense, strange smells, whose source I couldn't identify, and then I wasn't able to get back to sleep again. Yes, this may sound childish, but this house has a genius loci that is really effective. As if all the creaks which are heard within and all these musty smells are alien. Maybe some of the stories that I've heard from some of the local people have influenced my thinking. The importance of these stories, most of them being related to the old owners of the houses, seems too much for the local people. When they talk about these matters, a tone dominates their voices that is a mixture of awe and reverence, and as though they are afraid of being heard, they start to whisper. According to the stories, this quarter is one of the first settlements of the Wellsmouth, and for this reason the houses which are standing now are the reconstructed or at least vastly restored versions of the old original ones. There was a special purpose for trying to keep some of the houses intact, and they are too tight-lipped about this purpose. They mention some connections and deep wells like the one I found in my house, but they refrain from describing the purpose of these. If I investigate further, I hope to learn more about these connections or deep wells. That deep well just instantly reminded me of The Ring. So creepy. April 21st, 2011. I have completed all the preparations for the restoration and hired a competent and experienced team. They will start working next week to change all the inner wooden planking and wallpaper. I hope that with these changes I can stop all these musty and other unknown smells. I can't say that Ivar likes this restoration process. He asserted that such changes are going to destroy the original genius loci, and he argued with me on this for a long time. For some reason that I could not understand, I can't stop thinking that he was more angry than he let on. Yes, I know that he is really sensitive about such topics, but I can't change his opinions. I told him that this is going to be a restoration that is based on the original design. I am not going to change my mind about this. As soon as possible, I want to have the restoration process completed. God, that was a lot to read. Alright. So, what? Are there moths in the... Okay, where do we start? Let's go here. No, there's nothing to look at. Ooh. Creek. It is much colder here than in other parts of the house. Also, there are a lot of moths in this house. Strange. Oh, maybe there's an open window somewhere. Oh no, are we going right into the basement again first? Great. Of course I had to choose the best part. It smells weird here. It could be some kind of incense. A strong scent. Okay. Well, the smell could be a whole lot worse, huh? Like a dead animal. Something rotting behind the walls. Messy. Oh, we can't click at anything in particular. No. A number of pots. They contain some substance. What's harmful? That smells like rue and harmful. God, my timer just went off and all I did was read. Let's set some more here. Wait, I have to look up what harmful is. Great. Of course my translator did not have the word. Oh well, I'll look it up while editing then. It's locked. Oh, thank God. Okay, so we can't go any further down here at first. Can we expect that, or are we gonna get the messy desk again? Okay, let's go back out then. Oh, we can... There is wet soil on this shovel. Shovel with wet mud on it. Okay, so someone was using it. God, it's so cold in here. Let's go here then. This door is not locked. I think there's something behind it that blocks it. Oh, good God, it's so dark. And there's nothing we can click here. This door is locked. There's a note written on the back of this photo that reads, Jonathan, Mr. Field said that he and... On the back of the photo that reads, Jonathan and Clark Field. Mr. Field said that he and his brother did not get along. This is the only family picture here. What? Nothing? We can look at it and... But it says nothing? Oh, wait. Look. There. Okay, nothing. Oh, what's this? Oh no, please, no more reading. These are Mr. Field's notes. So my notes were not the complete set. Is this a reading simulator? Some pages of Clark Field's notes, part 204. Right click to read. Oh, good God. Oh well, 3 pages. May 17th, 2011. For the past 2 weeks, I was out of town because of my job, and when I returned feeling tired, I learned that the restoration had not been completed due to the sounds that some of the workers suggested came from the cellar. This incident made me really angry, and I immediately obtained a strong flashlight in order to find out what those superstitious vagrants may have been afraid of. My purpose was, by using the old rusty ladder, to go down and just take a look down there. But it didn't matter how many steps down I took. The ground continued to be concealed in the claustrophobic pitch darkness of the well. A short time later, I noticed the opening of a horizontal tunnel. I entered the tunnel to check it. I didn't know how long I stayed in there, wondering why, and when this worm-like burrow was dug. But when I decided to proceed, I felt that my legs were aching. After moving forward a short distance, I reached a wide chamber which was full of blood-curdling strange statues. On its walls you could see signs of some erased and now to a great extent unreadable writings or wall paintings. The air was dominated by some kind of thick decaying smell which caused me to cough frequently. From the opening of the tunnel on the right and left walls of the chamber, there were some kind of statues which looked almost alive, so much so that for a second I thought that they would rise and start to walk, which I thought depicted saurian-headed creatures with the bodies of men. There was another figure which seemed to depict a ruler similar to the hybrid statues on the walls, who was sitting on his throne and watching one of these creatures being sacrificed. This scene was depicted with such realism that no one could look at it without feeling a sense of terror. When I got close to the figure sitting on its throne, I noticed that some kind of smoke was leaking in from the gaps that were behind the concrete throne. In fact, this was not easily discerned, because if not for the wind which was blowing the smoke inside, I wouldn't have noticed it at all. I heard some sounds coming from behind those gaps which allowed the wind and smoke to enter. The presence of these gaps made me believe that there may be other chambers below that one. If so, this could be an important archaeological discovery. I jumped with fright on hearing some noises that were certainly coming from beyond the tunnel in the depths of the pitch-black well. I immediately entered the tunnel, intent on locating the source of the noises. In spite of my strong flashlight, visibility was limited. Through wary eyes, it may have been a momentary illusion or the enormously magnified shadow of a rat being illuminated by my flashlight beam, but I think I saw something moving down there. I jumped with fright because of this, but only later would I realize the thing that shocked me and caused me to wake up from nightmares and listen shivering to the sounds that came from beyond the darkness that, like a thick blanket, covered the places where merciful moonlight cannot reach. While I attempted to see something with my flashlight within that glutinous darkness, I heard a feeble voice that came from some faraway place calling out something like, "Come!" The voice was very similar to that of Ivar's familiar low-pitched voice. Through the effect of that shock, I threw my flashlight into that dense and dreary darkness, and with both hands free, I dashed to the cold, damp, and rusty metal ladder, which, at that time, seemed to be as though it was eons old. While I was climbing up, and without daring to look down, I caused a piece of the ladder to be broken off, and it fell into the pitch darkness. Maybe because of the comforting feeling provided by this incident, I managed to reach the top and get out of that well. The next morning, when I woke up The next morning, when I woke up to my bedroom bathed in sunlight, I thought that all these events were just illusions, merely caused by excessive weariness and insomnia. I reached another conclusion. Maybe Ivar was right about the restoration. This sort of place has very important features invisible to the naked eye. Hence, I decided to leave the house as it is now. I am not going to make any further efforts to restore the house. Oh, alright. Anything else? No. So where was that? Oh, is the door behind this? Oh, that's creepy. Can I take anything here? Look at anything? No. So weird. This door's not locked. There's something behind it that blocks it. But shouldn't it lead to this room as well? Let's go up the stairs. There's so many rooms here. It's humid in here. And who left all these lights on? Wait. Oh. Mushroom cults that existed thousands of years ago. Okay. You guys read this for yourselves, okay? Because otherwise this whole episode is nothing but reading. You can pause it and read it. Oh, sorry. Reading always makes me tired. I've been doing a whole lot of reading lately before I go to sleep. Oh, there's a phone. Oh, but we can't look at it. Okay. Huh? Did we just take something? A rusty key? Okay. No, nothing in there. Wait, can we look at... Are the... Oh no. I just thought there's more... Yeah, no, it's just the same again. Okay. It's just such a damn dark picture. Or... So damn dark visuals. Oh god, that creaky sound gives me goosebumps. This wardrobe is locked. All right. Huh? Wait, we were just in here. Oh, there goes my timer again. Ah, here. Okay, let's check out this room before we end it. This pot looks authentic. What does he mean with that pot looks authentic? Very old books. Volumes of forgotten lore. Oh, that was Poe. From the Raven. I just can't remember the... Quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore. While I nodded, nearly napping, suddenly there came a tapping as of someone gently rapping at my chamber door. "'Tis some visitor," I muttered. Only this and nothing more. Or... so... There, that once. Wait. Damn it, I just had the beginning. Once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered weak and weary over many a quaint and curious volumes of forgotten lore, while I nodded, nearly napping, suddenly there came a tapping as I said, there you go. These look very threatening. Do we have that one yet? No. There are a lot of different masks here, and I think that they are African. I have an African mask hanging outside my room as well. My parents also got some, because my parents worked in Africa and lived there for a couple of years. Oh God, that was actually before I was born, and then I was born in Africa. That was a long time ago. So I can click closer on here, but I can't look at anything. That always kind of irritates me. Because I always believe, you know, like, what am I missing? Or is the game just fucking with me? Or like here as well, what was the intent of me being able to, you know, look closer, but I can't, first of all, I can't hardly see anything because it's so damn dark. And I can't click anything. Did we already know? Have this. And again, just nothing. Another old calendar. January, February. What is it, Doctor? A desk calendar on which some dates have been marked. Okay. This note is about a manuscript, an indication of a strange interest. What? An indication of the strange interest Mr. Field had. Okay. God, I really would prefer if you could determine the speed. You know, that the little message pops up and then only leaves once you click. Oh, I clicked again, damn it. But then as long as you can re-click it again and again, that's okay. Oh, he already had that corner. This large library contains books whose subject matters ranges from magic and the occult to geography and history. The majority of them are very old and difficult to obtain. Oh, I love those kind of books. Especially old books. I love the smell of old books. There's this one certain smell that is so special to old books. That just reminds me of my childhood and libraries and books. Tons and tons of books. See, when you move around a lot, you don't always have the opportunity to make friends, and once you have friends, you lose them. So books were my friends. I was quite a lonely child, but I read tons of books. Didn't really do me any good, I would say, nowadays, but who cares? It's the past, you know. Can we go into that corner over there? No. And well, although I never really had friends, at least I saw parts of the world. Oh no, not more reading. These notes, what? Oh, good God. No, never mind. I'm gonna read this in the next. I'm ending the episode here. This has been enough reading now. You guys, I think this must have this is at least an hour long already, and 45 minutes of it is just reading. Huh? Yeah, I still don't really know what to make of the game. I like the I don't know what to call it. The theme. Wait, there. I like the I like that we investigate, and I like that the dude here, Mr. Field, is interested in mythology and old shit, because I like that as well. But apart from that, But then, yeah, I haven't really seen much of the game yet. I just did a whole lot of reading. Well, we'll see where this leads us. We'll see. You guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you're kind of having fun. And have a great day, great night, and see you in my next episode, okay? Bye.